Hey everybody, how's it going? All right, I'm finally back with a new video here. This is the pickups video that I'm going to be doing that I was telling you guys about. I've accumulated some stuff over the last month and a half or so. Some of the stuff I've had for a little while, but I want to showcase some of this stuff for you today, as well as tell you about something I forgot to tell you about in the last video that is really, really cool. There's just been so much going on. Like I said, I missed it. But anyway, I want to go over it with you now, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so the first thing I wanted to go over with you is what I forgot in the last video. Okay, so something significant happened just before I filmed that actually. It was the day before, the evening before. What happened was I had been checking every now and then for Scream 6 tickets, to see when they were going to go on sale. This was, a week and a half ago or so. Anyway, nothing was popping up, so, that was the way it goes, right? And then I hear about everybody getting their tickets in the States. Cinemark has all these really cool, popcorn containers or ghost face head and stuff. It looks really cool. And I'm like, oh man. And I just wanted to get some tickets. So I just randomly checked one night. My daughter actually reminded me. And sure enough, there was a screening on Thursday, the 9th of March. It's a 5 o'clock show, but what's weird about it is it said fan event with bonus content, and that's all it said. So I'm really intrigued now. I'm like, what is fan event with bonus content? Yeah, I'm just not really sure what it means, I guess, but I would imagine there's some other kind of content. Maybe they'll have someone there talking about it, promoting the film or something, or they'll have swag. That'd be really cool. Or I don't know. Who knows? But it's exciting. It's a little early though. I'm gonna have to really rush home from work to make that. I don't know if I'll have time to do Ghostface cosplay, which would be sick. Yeah, I don't think I'll have time. But anyway, very exciting though. So I'm going to be able to check that out. I'm going to watch it Thursday. I'll definitely try to get a quick review out, spoiler free. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But I'll get my initial thoughts out at least and let you guys know. So there has also been a couple of significant anniversaries that just passed. On February 27th, it was the anniversary of A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors. Arguably the best sequel. Some people think it's the best film of the entire franchise. That's fair. It's a really cool movie. But for me, it's definitely going to be the original. That one is so... I still think it's one of the best horror films ever made. Can't believe they put it in like the number 50 slot on the 100 scariest movies or something. And well, I guess if you're just going by scary. But I still think it should be higher than that. Even by today's standards, it has some moments that are really good. I think so many people just see Freddy in that newer, well, I don't want to say newer light, but, in the Nightmare 3 and on, where he became more of a, pop culture figure that was kind of a comedian. And not exactly my favorite style of Freddy. Although I still love him, but I mean, you can't deny the guy was really scary in the first two films, and he looked really scary in the second film, in my opinion. But and back then, Dream Warriors did well at the box office. I believe it was made for a little over $4 million, and it raked in 44 something, 44.8, I think it was. I think it's 44.8. Anyway, the part 3. I've always really, really loved Part 3, and I know many of you have as well. It's definitely one of my favorites, so just wanted to give a little nod to that one as the anniversary passes. And as well, there was an anniversary for the movie House. That was the one directed by Steve Miner, starring William Katt, or William Catt. I don't know how he says it, but... That one is still one of my favorite horror comedies of all time. And just an overall great movie. Like I like the horror elements to it are good. There's some really cool makeup and effects. There's some wackiness too, but there's some genuinely scary scenes as well, which kind of made it work. And House was made for what, 3 million? Yeah, House was made for $3 million, and it made over 22 million. So it was a success for sure. Quiet film, it doesn't seem to get enough love, I think, because it's a great movie. Really, really cool. And the cast was fun too. You have George Wendt in there, and it was just it's a fun movie. I really enjoy it, like I said, to this day. So big shout out to House, which came out on the 28th back in 1986. All right, so now let's get into some of these pickups I've been telling you about. This is something I wanted to show you guys for a while. What it is it's something that I ordered ages ago from a company that they couldn't deliver. It was through Amazon, but 3 months had gone by and they weren't able to get it or ship it, and they ended up giving me my money back. And I was like, well, what the hell? I was expecting it. So I was searching everywhere to try to find a copy, and I finally was able to find one. This is from Music on Vinyl, and this is one of my favorites. It's such an awesome soundtrack. It is the Trick or Treat soundtrack from 1986. Fastway, Trick or Treat. Of course, that's Sammy Kerr. Really awesome movie from '86. I love it. Super underrated. This is number 1235. I believe there's 1,500 of these that got pressed. But yeah, it's At the Movies, Music on Vinyl, Fastway, Trick or Treat, original motion picture soundtrack. So it says, yeah, limited edition of 1,500 individually numbered copies on flaming colored vinyl. I'll show you that in a minute. It's very cool. Featuring former Motorhead guitarist Fast Eddie Clarke and Flogging Molly founder member Dave King. So very, very cool. Comes in this nice protective sleeve here. What are you afraid of? It's only rock and roll. I was kind of hoping there'd be a really cool inner sleeve. Sometimes they have awesome artwork on them, kind of like my Halloween copies do. But this one here is just a straight, just black colored sleeve. Nothing too fancy or anything. Let's take a little look here. Ooh, look at how orange that is. It is crazy. So it's got the Columbia label on it right there. Trick or Treat, original motion picture soundtrack. I think this would look so much cooler with like a black label or a different color than, because red with orange, like, it's kind of crazy. I love the orange, but I get it. The Columbia label looked like that. It was just a black record. And this is this wicked color orange. Wow. Very cool. Yeah, just a really cool soundtrack. I've always really enjoyed this soundtrack. I think it's one of Fastway's best stuff, to be honest. I still listen to it from time to time. Yeah, I don't get a lot of vinyl, to be honest. There's only a few that I currently own. Mostly soundtracks and stuff. But the odd thing I definitely would consider, and this is definitely one of them, because it just brings back those mid-'80s memories. And yeah, it's a really cool soundtrack. I've always really, really enjoyed it. So that is the Trick or Treat Fastway album from Music on Vinyl. There you have it. All right, so moving on to the rest of the pickups. These are some t-shirts and stuff, of course. As you know, I collect a few. Anyhow, this first one here is from Gutter Garbs. Now, this is one that I've had sitting here the longest. So this has been here, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 weeks. I know plenty of people that have gotten this one. So there are, reviews out there, I'm sure, already. But this is mine. I'm finally going to be taking a look at. I haven't even opened it yet. So from Gutter Garbs, here we go. This is, what is it called? Oh, it's just Jason is Back. It is a part 7 shirt. Sorry about all that noise. Let me get it out here. Okay, so I got the long sleeve version. Here is a look. Right there. Very cool. I like the weapons on the sleeves. Very, very cool looking t-shirt. But yeah, I definitely wanted to get the long sleeve with this one. Just a very cool design. I believe this is once again Sam Coyne. So that's Sam Hain, 1992, that did this artwork. Really, really beautiful looking t-shirt. Love it. And almost has a touch of that Savini Jason look with the fire and the rib cage there. Very cool. Yeah, I really like that one. All right, so next up, from one of our favorite companies, Cavity Colors. Who could mistake this awesome green bag? Very, very cool. Okay, let's open this up, and I'm going to make a lot of noise, so I'll just skip past this part. All right, so Cavity Colors. So, of course, you got the usual sticker. Very cool. Have a lot of these now. Got me a new bookmark. Oh, yeah. Very cool. Okay, let's get on with it. So, again, these are a couple of t-shirts I've had for a little while. Not quite as long as the other ones, but they came in shortly after, and they've been sitting here a while. I'm sure many of you have seen some of these designs already, but whatever. Really looking forward to checking these out. This one caught my eye. I know there's a bit of a mixed review on this movie. It's the Friday the 13th reboot, and it's called The Day Everyone Fears. Really, really beautiful artwork, and it is by the amazingly talented Devin Whitehead. As always, my God, this looks so cool. Check this out. Look at that. Look at it. I think that is beautiful. It's such a gorgeous print. Love how the chevron on his mask is like streaking. All the characters so beautifully drawn. It's nice that they clearly had the rights to you know, print all of that. It's so nice. Really, really cool shirt. And it's this was a buy or die 72-hour series. So these kind of shirts, like these specialty ones, they usually are a Friday the 13th or maybe a Nightmare on Elm Street or something like that. Usually it's a 72-hour license kind of thing where they just put out, they take an order for a certain amount, however many they can get in 72 hours, and the contract's done. I don't know the logistics of it all, but I believe it's something to that effect. Man, that's a nice design. This is just gorgeous. I mean, this guy constantly knocks it out of the park. Devin Whitehead, or Devon Whitehead, I'm not really sure. I've known a lot of people with the same spelling, and usually it's Devin, but I do know a Devon too, or of a Devon. Either way, he's talented as hell. And this is an amazing design. Really, really like this one. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Now, this wasn't a super limited, you know, buy or die. This is one that I went after because I just absolutely love the way this looks. This is a movie that I saw for the first time ever this year. Totally crazy that my entire life I had never seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And I just saw it for the first time this year, like I said. And this design, I just totally fell in love with it. I love the colors on it. I think it looks just amazing. They have so many, so cool. That is awesome. Check this out. Love the color in this. Look at that. Yeah, for me, I just had to go for it. They have a lot of different Killer Clowns designs. And there's a bunch out there. A lot of people offer them, but this one just blows my mind. I'm like, that is so freaking cool. I love it. So I had to go for it. I got a really good price on it when I picked up the Friday the 13th 72 hour. Super happy with it. I think it's a beautiful looking shirt. Really, really love that Killer Clowns shirt. I think it's just that, it's the color, like I said, right? Like, I have a Return of the Living Dead shirt that has a lot of the color in it too, and it just, something about it pops nice, because so many of the shirts are black, and you know, some are really highly detailed and stuff, but they often don't have like vibrant colors in these horror movies. So when you do get something like that, it just looks kind of cool. It's a nice change. I mean, if everything was like that, I'd probably hate having them that way, but I like a few here and there to look a little different. All right, and for the last pickup, this is a package from T-Villain. Now this contains, should be 3 t-shirts. My kids each got one in this case. And again, really good deals from T-Villain. I haven't got anything from them in a while, but they have some really cool shirts that pop up from time to time, and they are really, really awesome. And they're not available for very long. So if you do happen to see something and you want it, I would get on that. It's just some friendly advice I can give you there, because yeah, once they're there like a week and they're gone. Okay, so there's some swag in here. We have some Stay Evil stickers. Got 3 of those, 1 for each t-shirt. Subscribe to T-Villain on YouTube. Very cool. I think I do already. Yeah, I'll have to double check and make sure. I think I do. And some whatchamacallit, QR code. So whatever that is, I'll have to check. It's probably takes you to the website or whatever. Pardon me. Okay. Oh, and very cool. Look at this. Oh, I got a pin. Look at this. A T-Villain pin. Very cool. That is cool. I like it. Very dope. Thank you very much. Okay. So, first one up. Oh, this one is for my son. He picked this one out. So this is, this is cool. This is a Rolling Stone cover. Jason Voorhees on the front. Check out this t-shirt. JFK versus the Hell Machine. Carrie's Hot Mess. Freddy Krueger today. The Sawyer Brothers. Voorhees Reborn. Looking forward, looking back. Issue 002, Rotting Bone Magazine. $6.66. Okay, so next one is, this is the whole reason I ordered in the first place. This is a shirt for my daughter that she really wanted because she loves this series. And you may know it well. It is the Wednesday series. And you might recognize this theme, as I have a couple of these myself. These are really cool. They're exclusive to T-Villain. And there's a whole series of these t-shirts, you know, where they have the individual characters from the film in the letters of the word they've chosen. Very, very cool theme. I really like it. I have a Lost Boys version myself, and a version of The Shining as well. Lastly is mine. This one is a neat little t-shirt. I gotta have a look at this thing. Okay, so the right size? Yes, it is. XL. Oh, man. Terrifying Tales, trademark registered. Lil Artie the Clown. How cool is that? I just had to go for this. Again, these are really, really great prices at T-Villain. And they have super cool designs. And this one just caught my eye. I thought it looked cute. It is something that I can probably safely wear around my house without my wife giving me some look of disgust if I was wearing another Terrifier t-shirt that's just covered in blood and body parts and stuff, which is also very cool. You know, she's just not a fan. So this looks so much better. Right? Little Artie. There is something I was going to tell you. Gutter Garbs has the Get It or Regret It sale going on this weekend, just so you know. And it is what looks like it's probably going to be a very cool Friday the 13th Part 8 Jason Takes Manhattan t-shirt. I'm guessing it's a Sam Coyne design. It looks like a Sam Hay 1992. I could be wrong, but I think that's probably who did it. You could only see just sort of a little section of it. It didn't show very much. But I, for one, have been waiting a long time to get a cool Jason Takes Manhattan t-shirt. I've seen many over the years, and none of them have really struck me as, you know, super cool. Like, some have been okay. I've been a little on the fence with, but this one looks promising. If it's a Sam Coyne design, it'll probably look amazing. So watch for that if you're interested. That's one of those ones that's only going to be out for 3 days or so. Again, that one will be Gutter Garbs. So these things pop up from time to time. I figured with the timing of this video, I would let you know because, yeah, some of you might be interested in a design like that. But that is it for now, you guys. I will probably be back with another video for sure next week, doing the Scream review. Again, I'll do a spoiler-free review for you guys, so it doesn't ruin anything. I'll just keep it kind of short and sweet on my general thoughts of whether I liked it or not or whatever, and you know what I thought. I am still quite busy as usual, but I thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you again for another one. Take care.